Take a deep breath and settle in comfortably. The night outside is quiet, and the world is still. I'd like to share a story with you from the shadows of Japanese folklore, a tale known as Teke Teke. Though it is often told as a scary urban legend whispered in dark school hallways, let's hold it gently together tonight. Stories of lingering ghosts are, at their heart, about sorrow, memory, and the strange ways sadness echoes through time. The spirit is called Teke Teke because of the rhythmic, scraping sound she makes as she travels. She has no lower body, having lost it in a tragic accident, and so she moves across the pavement using her elbows and hands. Tick, 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 tick. The sound is light, quick, like dry autumn leaves scuttling across cold stone. To understand her, we must go back to where it all began. Many decades ago, in the frost-nipped towns of Hokkaido, there was a young girl named Kashima Reiko. She was shy and gentle, the kind of soul who walked with her head down to avoid troubling anyone. But the world is not always kind to gentle things. Schoolyard pranks turned cruel, and one chilly winter evening, a group of classmates pushed their jokes too far on a pedestrian bridge over the train tracks. They startled her with a fake insect, causing her to lose her footing. She tumbled from the bridge, falling onto the iron rails below. Unconscious from the fall, she lay helpless in the bitter snow. Before anyone could reach her, the evening express train thundered down the line. The cold winter air was so freezing that it temporarily stanched her wounds, keeping her spirit tethered between life and death for moments after the tragedy. In those final seconds, filled with overwhelming confusion and injustice, her sorrow crystallized into a Onryō, an avenging spirit born of deep agony. She did not fade away. Instead, she rose, taking up a scythe or sickle, condemned to roam the dark roadways in search of what was taken from her. Now picture a quiet suburban street in modern-day Tokyo, long past midnight. A high school student named Hiro was walking home from a late cram school session. The night was peaceful, illuminated only by the warm amber glow of streetlights. The soft hum of distant cicadas filled the air. Hiro had his headphones resting around his neck, humming a quiet song to pass the time. As he reached an elevated footbridge, the gentle hum of the night was broken by an unnatural rhythm. Teke, teke, teke. Hiro paused. It sounded like someone dragging a heavy leather bag across the concrete. He glanced behind him. The bridge was empty. Puzzled, he took a few more steps. Tek, 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 teke. The sound accelerated violently, coming not from behind, but from right beneath the railing. Hiro turned his head slowly, and there, pulling herself up onto the concrete ledge, was a young woman in a torn school uniform. Her eyes glowed with a pale, tragic light, and beneath her waist there was only darkness. Fear seized Hiro's heart. He remembered the old whispered warning. If Teke Teke asks you where her legs are, you must answer immediately with the sacred phrase, "On the Meishin Railway." The spirit reached out a pale hand, her scythe gleaming under the sodium light. "Where are my legs?" Her voice echoed, cold and hollow like wind through empty pipes. Hiro's breath caught in his throat, but his mind raced back to the stories. Grasping for composure, he spoke clearly. "They are on the Meishin Railway." The spirit halted, her phantom eyes widening in surprise. She asked a second riddle, probing to see if he truly understood her pain. "Who told you that?" "Kashima Reiko told me," Hiro answered softly, his voice trembling with both fear and empathy for her story. Teke Teke stood frozen on her hands for a long, silent moment. The malice in her pale eyes softened into something quiet and mournful. With a soft exhale that sounded like mist dissolving into the night air, she vanished into the shadows of the bridge, leaving only the quiet evening breeze behind. Hiro safely hurried home, knowing he had narrowly escaped a tragic fate by respecting her memory. Legends like Teke Teke remind us to tread softly in the dark, to honor the forgotten, and to carry kindness wherever we go. Rest easy now, knowing the night is quiet once